Let me ask you something. How many times have your emotions controlled you? Maybe anger made you say something you regret. Maybe fear stopped you from acting. Maybe sadness drained your strength before the day even began. Every time that happens, you lose control of the most powerful thing you own, your mind. The Stoics believed that true strength is not physical, it's emotional. The one who controls his emotions controls his destiny. And today, you'll discover 10 Stoic rules that will help you master emotional control, to stop being a prisoner of reactions and become the master of your own peace. In this video, we'll go through 10 timeless Stoic principles that will train you to remain calm under pressure, resilient in chaos, and centered in the storms of life. By the end, you'll have a clear path to apply emotional mastery in your daily life. No matter who provokes you, what happens, or how unfair things seem. Because emotions aren't enemies, they're signals. And when you learn to read them, you'll never be enslaved by them again. Let's begin. Rule 1. Control what's within, accept what's beyond. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." You can't stop the world from being chaotic. You can't stop people from being rude, but you can always choose your response. When someone insults you, they control the words, not your reaction. When life hits hard, it controls the circumstances, not your mindset. Emotional control begins when you stop fighting reality and start mastering your response to it. Rule 2. Pause before you react. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When anger rises, when frustration burns, pause, take a breath. That small space between the stimulus and your reaction is your freedom. You receive a harsh comment online. Instead of firing back, stop, breathe, ask, "Is this worth my peace?" Most of the time, it isn't. The more you pause, the more you control the outcome. How much pain in your life came from reacting too quickly? How much peace could you protect if you simply paused first? Rule 3. Never let emotion decide your next action. Seneca warned, "Anger, if not restrained, is more harmful to us than the injury that provokes it." When emotion leads, wisdom fades. Anger blinds judgment. Fear shrinks courage. Excitement clouds logic. The Stoic doesn't deny emotion, he observes it. You can feel angry, but act calmly. You can feel afraid, but move forward. Control doesn't mean coldness. It means being guided by reason, not impulse. Rule 4. Expect challenges, not comfort. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Most people lose emotional control because they expect an easy path. The Stoic expects difficulty. That's why he's unshaken when it arrives. If you wake up every morning ready for life to test you, you stop being surprised when it does. And when nothing surprises you, nothing can truly disturb you. If these ideas are already bringing you clarity, subscribe to the channel. Here, you'll find reflections and lessons to make your mind stronger week after week. Rule 5. Choose perspective over panic. Epictetus taught, it's not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. The same event can destroy one person and empower another. The difference is perception. Lose your job? You can see it as a disaster or a chance to rebuild. Get rejected? You can see it as humiliation or redirection. Emotions follow interpretation. When you change the meaning, you change the feeling. Rule 6. Practice the view from above. Marcus Aurelius used a mental exercise called the view from above. He imagined rising above the earth, seeing cities, people, lives all small and fleeting. From up there, our problems lose power. That argument, that deadline, that insult. Tiny, temporary. When you zoom out, perspective returns, and emotional storms turn into passing clouds. Right now, imagine your life from that view above. What problems still matter when you see them from that distance? Tell me below, what emotion do you most struggle to control today? Anger, fear, anxiety, jealousy? Write it down. Naming it is the first step to mastering it. Rule 7. Train for discomfort. Seneca advised, he who fears death will never do anything worth living for. Most emotional instability comes from fear of loss, pain, or discomfort. But the Stoic trains for hardship. He welcomes the cold, the rejection, the uncertainty, because he knows it builds resilience. Try it. Take cold showers. Speak honestly even when uncomfortable. Embrace silence instead of distraction. Each small act of courage makes your emotions serve you, not sabotage you. Rule 8. Don't feed the fire. Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike your enemy. When someone offends you, your instinct is to retaliate. But that's how they control you. The Stoic refuses to mirror weakness. He extinguishes anger with calm. Example: when someone attacks you online or at work, answer with dignity or with silence. That silence is strength disguised as serenity. If this message is resonating with you, hit the like button. That simple action helps spread Stoic wisdom to more people who need this truth. Rule 9. Remember how short life is. Seneca wrote, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. You lose emotional control when you forget how brief life is. That argument you're holding on to, does it matter in the face of mortality? That person who wronged you, are they worth your peace? Memento mori, remember death. Not to be dark, but to be free. When you remember your time is limited, small things lose their power. Rule 10. Guard your inner fortress. Epictetus said, no man is free who is not master of himself. The world can't hurt you unless you open the gates. Insults, chaos, noise, they can knock, but they can't enter without your permission. Emotional mastery is the art of guarding that inner fortress, your mind. Keep it clean. Keep it calm. Keep it strong. You don't need to escape the world. You need to master yourself within it. Let's pause for a moment. Think of the last time your emotions took control. What would have changed if you had paused, reflected, and chosen response over reaction? Every emotion you feel is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to build strength. Emotional mastery isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about transforming them into fuel for wisdom. Throughout this video, you heard, subscribe if you want to strengthen your mind week after week. Comment to share the emotion you're learning to master. Like to help more people discover Stoicism and emotional control. Each one spreads this message of resilience further. Let's recap the 10 Stoic rules to master emotional control. 1. Control what's within. Accept what's beyond. 2. Pause before you react. 3. Never let emotion decide your next action. 4. Expect challenges, not comfort. 5. Choose perspective over panic. 6. Practice the view from above. 7. Train for discomfort. 8. Don't feed the fire. 9. Remember how short life is. 10. Guard your inner fortress. If you live by these 10 rules, you will become unshakable. The storms will still come, but you will remain calm in the center. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment." That's your power. To choose peace over panic, control over chaos, strength over emotion. So, if this video spoke to you, subscribe, comment, and like. Not just for this channel, but to remind yourself of the commitment you're making to master your emotions, to master your life. And remember, the calmest mind is the strongest weapon. Guard it well.